Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here, and we're gonna do another unboxing. I have been waiting for this for decades. Well, maybe not for decades, but it's been a long time. This is the new Atari VCS 800. Sort of a bundle. Alright, let me tell you what happened. So months and months and months ago, sometime during the bat virus riddled 2020 summer or something, I heard Atari's coming out with a new gaming system. The Atari VCS. I was like, wow, that's cool. So you guys know I dabble in the stock market, so I went online and I looked, and sure enough, there's a stock. And it was like 72 cents a share or something, yeah. Atari isn't what it used to be, right? So I bought a bunch of shares of Atari because their new gaming system was supposed to come out in sometime in 2020, and then fall of 2020, and then winter of 2020, and then as time went on, then it was January of 2021, and then it was spring of 2021, and still it had not come out. But I figure when it does come out, by gosh, that stock will, to the moon. Well, that hasn't happened. It's actually, last I checked, 58 cents a share instead of the 68 or 72 cents a share that I bought it for. I mean, it had went up almost, I don't know, close to $1, or close to, in the 90s or something. So, I made a bunch of money, but then I lost a bunch of money. But as I'm always telling my friends, you haven't made any money on the stock market until you sell your stock. If you're an optimist, you say, we haven't lost any money on the stock market until you sell your stock. And then I would add, or until it goes zero. And that happens quite a bit, too. I believe the new Atari VCS system was crowdsource funded, and they had to give the game systems to their investors first. Not the stock market investors in Atari, the real investors who helped make this come to fruition. I think it was in April or May, and I started seeing reports that they were shipping the new Atari VCS to their investors. I'd been reading a lot of articles about it, because, the prototypes came out a year or so ago, 2 years ago. It's been a long time coming. And I'm not going to explain to you all the things this can do, because really it's not in competition with the Nintendo Wii. It's not in competition with the new Xbox, whatever the hell. It's not in competition with, any of the new gaming systems, as they say, Sega Genesis. I don't know. It's not in competition with these things. It's not that kind of gaming system. It definitely is retro, and it has a retro look to it. It hooks to the internet. You can go to Atari's online game place. There's other games. There's games that are already on it. You can put it into computer mode and actually run it as a computer. But from everything I've heard, it's not really a great computer on its own, and it's not really a great gaming system on its own, but it's an Atari, and it is cool for what it is, and I am really excited about it. But don't go into getting one of these having no idea what you're getting into. Because when you put it in computer mode, you have to put your own operating system on it, but it has potential. You might overwork them processors a little bit, but essentially this is a computer that looks like a game console. I've been following the reports very closely about when they're going to start shipping them to customers and when they're going on sale. And then they said they're on sale, and then it was still a couple days later. And everywhere I looked, at least in my area, they weren't in stock. And you couldn't buy them online, whether it was at GameStop or it was at Walmart. And there's a bundle. It comes with the unit, it comes with a joystick, and then this other controller. To me, it looks like a Nintendo controller. You have those wireless controllers, but they come with cables, so I guess you can still plug them into something, right? And the bundle sells for $3.99. And what's kind of cool is each retailer has their own version. There's one that Walmart sells has like gold trim or a little different trim. So there's a trim package that's specific to different retailers. Well, I'm looking online, and then I'm finding like there's a place in Texas that all their retail shops for this one chain I have never heard about, this electronics or gaming chain, they're in stock. You got to go in and buy them in person. They're not doing online sales. Best Buy, they had their own version too, out of stock. Some places have them, some places don't. Walmart, they have their version. Out of stock. At least my local ones, they were out of stock. And it was not eligible for online purchase, so you had to go into a store and get one. And I watched that for several days, and I finally said, I just need to order one. And I went to order one from Atari themselves, from the Atari VCS store, and then the bundles were out of stock there. I said, man. So then I kind of used my old noggin there. I said, wait a minute. Instead of paying $3.99 for the bundle, that'd be cool. If I just pay another $20 more, I can buy the game console, the joystick controller, the other controller. I can buy them separately at the same time. The bundles are out of stock, but the individual stuff was in stock. They're at the Atari store. Well, yeah, it's worth it because I pay an extra $20 and I get the thing way sooner than anybody else. Well, not anybody else because a lot of people already have them. But anybody I know, nobody's got one of these yet, and they've been trying to get one. And then when I asked them, well, how come you're not just going to buy the thing separately? Yeah, but it's only $20 more. You're already paying $400 freaking dollars. What's $420? Yeah. So then I ordered it. I ordered it on June 17th, in the middle of the night, on a night shift. I says, what the heck? And then I order it. And then I don't hear nothing back. And then a day or two, I get confirmation. Okay. And I don't know where it's shipping out of. I don't know if it ships out of France, because I think Atari is now a French company. I don't know where it's coming from. And I don't hear nothing for weeks. I don't hear nothing. And I look at my spam folder, and then they had sent another confirmation to my spam folder, and they sent, hey, your Atari has shipped to my spam folder. I don't recall exactly how long it was from when I ordered it to when it shipped. I want to say a weekish. And the most important thing is I ordered it on June 17th, and it arrived on July 1st. I just got this a couple hours ago. Haven't had time to plug it in. Obviously, because you're watching me take it out of the box. Am I going to plug it in tonight? Well, yes, I am. Will I do a full review video on this? Well, yes, I will, but I'm not going to have time. I got a really busy work schedule for the next couple weeks. Things are going to be rough for a while. So, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do a full video on this. But look it. If you cannot find these bundles, because I just went online, checked a couple places, and said, out of stock, we'll let you know. And I did see something interesting. Walmart has just the base unit. They're selling it for, instead of $2.99, they got it for $279.99. Which is, it's a bargain. If it was in stock. But if you go to the Atari store, they'll have the stuff in stock. And if it's not in stock as a bundle, pay an extra $20 and buy the pieces separately. And honestly, I almost didn't even buy that other controller, the Nintendo type controller, because the joystick controller is what I like. So the unit is $299.99, so it's $300 for the base unit, and each controller is $59.99. Yeah, I know, that's $60. So I could have shaved off that $420, I could have shaved $60 off that price if I didn't get that other controller and just got the joystick controller. Am I going to buy a second joystick controller and a second one of them other controllers? Well, yeah, I got to see. I got to see what the deal is with two-player games and multiplayer games. But as it's looking now, I'm probably going to have to buy, two more controllers, another $120. Is it worth it? Yes. I have been waiting for this Atari console to come out forever. Like I said, I believed in it so much I bought stock in the company. But there is one thing. Took it out of the box here, Packaging is really cool. I'm impressed with the packaging. It's got retro Atari, asteroid stuff on the box. But you know what? I thought it would be bigger. That's what she said. Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be bigger. It's kind of smaller than I thought. Yeah. Oh, well, but I'm really excited about getting it, and I'm really going to be excited tonight when I plug the dang thing in and I play some games. Because, yeah, the games are online. More and more games are coming online. And, yeah, getting really excited about it. All right, so have you heard of the Atari VCS? I believe it's called the Atari VCS 800. And like I said, there's different bundles from different stores. If you like video games, retro games, yeah, I got Pandora consoles, okay? The Pandora console probably plays won't say every game, but probably plays most of the games one way or another that you're going to get on this, at least so far. But it's not an Atari box, dude. An Atari box. I had one of these growing up, the Atari 2600. That's what we're going for, the retro gamer. And I mean, you can still do Minecraft and some other things. You can't play like, Call of Duty on it. I said duty, right? You can't play that on it because it's not like that powerful. But that's not the crowd it's going for. And I think there's like an online streaming service or something with this. I don't care because I don't do online streaming. I have Amazon. I don't even do online streaming at Amazon. Alright, so leave your comments in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching, and yeah, it's finally here.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.